This is our first morning here in Wales. Woken up to a reasonable start to the day. We arrived in Wales last night, well, yesterday afternoon. Took a little bit longer to get up here than we would normally take to get up here, but today I think we're gonna head down into Llanberis Pass there. And we've booked ourselves into a campsite for a couple of nights, and yeah, gonna be spending the next couple of weeks in Wales, and hopefully the weather will be good to us, which the outlook is looking pretty good. So we've just come down Penllyn Pass there. Yeah, some absolutely beautiful views there coming down the valley. Quite a scenic location. So we've now come down into Llanberis itself, and we are going to be checking into the Llanberis touring site for the next couple of nights. Into Llanberis and go and visit a castle which the last time we came here I didn't even realise it was here, so I'm going to go up there tomorrow and have a look at that, see what that's all about.
The following day, we decided to head out into Llanberis to pay a visit to Dolbadarn Castle, which is hidden away at the base of the Llanberis Pass. After a short but steep walk through some woodland, we eventually stumble upon this great stone-built castle remains. On entering the castle grounds, we are presented by an historical fact board, which tells the story of this once purpose-built castle as a fortification to protect those who once lived here. As we head deeper into the castle grounds, we were lucky enough to have the place to ourselves, and as we climbed to the top of the round keep, the sheer size of this fortification comes to life. At the top, we can see the amazing views which overlook the Denoric Slate Quarry and Clynbedarn. The castle was built in the early 13th century by the Welsh prince Llywelyn the Great, and was a symbol of his power and authority. It is said that after Llywelyn's death in 1240, his grandson Llywelyn ap Gruffydd took power over the castle in 1255, and to prevent a power struggle, he would go on to imprison his own brother here. The next day, we were hoping to walk up to Snowdon Mountain. However, the weather was now in full summer, and with the temperature starting to get hotter, it was unlikely that we would be able to make it to the top because it would have been too hot for Jess. So instead, we headed out towards Cape O'Curig and stopped off for a short walk around Clynanna Mumba, where we would go on to mistake what sounded like grass snakes for grasshoppers. Despite the stunning views across the valley and the warm temperatures, and with the ever-increasing risk of getting bitten by grasshoppers, we decided to move on to our next location at the Swallow Falls Hotel.
So we left Llanberis this morning, and we've actually checked into the Swallow Falls Hotel, which is just a basic car park at the back of the hotel for £18 a night. So we're going to check in here now for the next couple of nights, and our plan is now tomorrow morning is to get up early and try and sort of do a 5 o'clock start and head up to Clynogwen and try and walk to the Clynidel area, which is something I wanted to do before when I last came to Wales, but simply just didn't get a chance to do it. It's quite a popular area to come, so it's difficult finding a parking space in that sometimes, especially with a van as well. So all is good, and more importantly, the weather is absolutely stunning. Quite hot today. Yeah, very hot. I think I'm gonna have to get my shorts out.
I think it would have been extremely hot to try and climb Snowdonia today. We would have struggled, but more importantly, it would have been far too hot to take Jess on a long walk up a mountain today. Love the weather, love the sunny weather, but we needed just the temperature to drop a little bit just to make a walk up Snowdon comfortable for everybody.
We've got up early this morning. What, 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock we got up. I managed to get to Llynogwyn for 7 o'clock and managed to find a parking space, which is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, now we're heading to Llynidwal, which is just beyond up there. This is one that I wanted to get to last time I came here, but the van we had at the time, I just felt it wasn't secure enough to leave on its own. But this time I'm hoping that that's a better thing now with the new van that we got, and got the extra security of a clamp as well, just in case. You never know. Okay.
I just stepped in a swamp.
You what?
Stepped straight into a swamp. I've got wet feet. All fun and games, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I've got my Poe with me today to get the river crossing. I did like that.
Jess is absolutely loving it. Going absolutely mental. Will probably end up tiring herself out quick, but hasn't stopped since the moment we got out of the van. It's like a Springer on speed. We've arrived at Llynidwal. Not a bad little walk here, quite a short walk really from the car park. Karen did wear the wrong shoes, didn't wear walking boots, but ended up getting her feet wet, so a little bit soggy at the moment, Karen, yeah?
Yeah.
We're just gonna take a little wander around the lake now. Seems like a reasonable path that goes right the way around and then back down to the car park again. was just an absolutely stunning walk around the lake, and actually found perfect weather for it today, not too hot.
Really pretty, quite a flat walking consideration really. Also rocky, you know, it's a rocky path, but it's relatively flat, so really lovely walk.
So now it's time to head back to the van, and then we're moving down to Riverside Touring Park. I'm going to stay there for a couple of nights and probably do the ferry pools. But yeah, well worth coming up here, that's for sure. So we've just set ourselves up with a nice bacon and egg baguette for the walk that we're going to do now. And now we're heading out of Betsycoed, and I'm going to go down and take a look at the Ferry Glen. Couldn't have picked a better week to come to Wales, because right now the weather is just absolutely stunning and it's looking very good for the next few days. Very hot, muggy, and I've even got my shorts out for the first time. Rarely do you ever see me wearing shorts. I don't really like to show my legs, but it's that hot, I just got to do it. And I might be even tempted to go in the river when we get down there, but we'll see. It depends on how cold it is.
I don't think that we should worry, but I don't think that we should wait. Time is always in a hurry to get away from here. When we wake up in the morning, as the mist begins to fade, before the birds start their calling, get away from here. Everything you are is everything I need to start again. Put your bags on the back seat, head out into the rain. I got everything that I need to get away from here. Everything you are is everything I need to start again. Everything you are, everything you are, is everything I need to start again.
So that was the Ferry Glen. And yeah, absolutely stunning area, and managed to get in the water, which I'm completely shocked that I did it. Didn't think I would actually get in because it's so cold. I mean, yeah, it was freezing when I got in, thinking what the hell am I doing, but after a while you get used to it, it becomes warm. Glad I did it now. absolutely beautiful. And I think Karen's gonna have a go down here now, where we are now. We just come down to a little beach area and she's gonna have a go and go in the water herself.
If it looks like it's smooth underfoot and looks like I can, walk in it easy enough, then give it a go. Does look really inviting. So I'd like to. Lovely, isn't it?
We have now moved on from Betzigoid. We've now come down in Begelert, which is a campsite, Begelert campsite, which is set in the woods here. Similar to one, almost similar to like Ashbourne Woods where we normally go.
Nice woodland setting. Nice to have a bit of respite from the sun actually, because it's been really, really hot. So yeah, lots of shaded areas in the forest, and there's a nice walk that we can do to Llyn Llewellyn.
So I think the plan tomorrow, well, the plan today really is just to chill out here today. And tomorrow we're going to drive back up towards Llangwant and pay a visit to the old copper mine that's up there and see what that's all about. Thought I'd leave it today because Sunday. It's very busy up here at the moment, extremely busy. And I'm not surprised really, the glorious weather like this and a beautiful place like this to come in Wales. After all, everyone's been locked up for such a long time. It's just nice to see everyone enjoying the freedom that they've got now. Good morning. So we've just arrived at Saigon Copper Mine, and we're going to hopefully take a tour around the mine today, see what it's all about. I'm not entirely sure if the filming is even going to come out because the GoPro doesn't handle low light well, and my other camera, well, I got a bright lens on it, but hopefully I'll get some filming out of it. And on top of that, I'm not sure how Jess is going to handle this, being a confined area. Gonna give it a go and see what happens. So that was a Saigon copper mine, which was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. My kind of thing. Love coming to historical places like this and taking a look at our heritage and that, and certainly the working conditions that people used to put up with to earn a wage.
But yeah, really interesting place. Self-guided, you know, walk around and press the commentary buttons. We were lucky we got in there and there's no one around. When we come out, it's quite busy. So we got in at the right time actually to fully appreciate it, I think. Really good place. Yeah, glad we did that.
So it's another beautiful morning here in Wales. Woken up quite early this morning at the Beglet campsite, and today try and get to what is supposed to be an idyllic spot, which is Llyn Gwelyn. There's a little lake in the back end of the woods of Beglet area. So far it's all uphill, so we're trying to get out as early as possible for the heat with Jess. There's not too much for her, but it's now what, not even 9 o'clock yet, and roasting already. So I don't think we're going to be out here very long today, but want to try and get out, take a look, and maybe if it's the right type of water, go in for a little swim as well.
I'd like to, yeah. At least say it's been all uphill so far, but majority of the walk is in through a forest, so it's shaded, which is ideal. It's a hot one. It's a hot one. Let me hold the camera while you look for it.
Yeah. So make sure your bag's clean. It is.
I've got stuck, that's why I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck with that.
You stuck again, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened before.
So it just come up a path which we thought was going to take us straight to the lake, but we got quite a few trees down here. We've ended up in an area really I just don't trust, so we've turned back, and I gotta go back, try and find the route the other way. If not, then we'll be abandoning this for the day, because I'm a bit concerned about the heat for Jess. So Gotta go back through the
Indigo.
fallen trees, quite a few of them as well. Scramble over this one. Scramble over this one. Give me the tripod.
It's alright, I can hold it.
Pretty good. And the last one coming up. Not so bad. Better off sitting on that one.
I think I did over here actually, didn't I?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit lower one.
that's a lot easier. Why not I think of that? Nothing worse than having to double back on yourself when you've gone wrong. We could have been there now, but
Well, that's the
never
adventure.
mind, we'll go down the bottom and we'll try pick it up elsewhere. Seemed like quite an easy route, following Google Maps, which was fine up until the point we lost reception up there, and I thought, right, I'm not going to take the chance and I'm not going to bother. I've got a GPS with me, but I forgot the most important thing of all, batteries. So we'll stick to the main road and not take any chances. This way then. So hopefully we're on the right path now to get us to King Llewellyn. I hate double backing on myself. Hey, going wrong. Pain, pain. Lose so much time there. So that's Clynquellen. Yeah, found it in the end after a bit of a diversion and going back on ourselves, getting a little bit lost, taking the wrong path, but got here in the end. Absolutely stunning place, very peaceful, hardly anyone around, just a couple of people here and there. Even managed to get the drone out as well. Not very often I get the drone out because I don't like flying it when there's lots of people around, but when I get a place like this I'll get it out. So we're going to head back now to the campsite and chill out for the rest of the afternoon, and tomorrow we'll be heading back down to Llanberis or Llanberis, and got like 3 nights down there now before we're looking at taking the trip back home again, which I'm going to absolutely hate when it comes to that point, but it's just absolutely stunning up here, and I can't believe how great the weather's been. It's been absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have asked for better weather than this.